Okay, this is going to be as short as I can make it because I just want to briefly explain this pattern of learning discussions I've been doing, voluntary learning discussions I've been doing since it's been closed down. And this first version you're going to see is the one that is shared with the students that you can trust to all be editing on the document at the same time, and they won't mess with what each other are saying. So you can see the top thing is sometimes the students will log on and they won't go anywhere in the document. They're just kind of, their cursor will be sitting there and you can see where it is. So you kind of put an engaging little statement there to let them know that you actually see them. And plus, if you have been using humor through the year with different things like the Terminator and stuff like that, then you put a little image to remind them of that, maybe add to the engagement and get them into it. Then these blue links that you see there, those are, since this document is 30 pages long, because some students come in and actually a lot of them, do the work. So it creates a long document. And this way you can put a link. So when they come on each day for the discussions, they just click on this and it takes them to the spot where it's going to go. So the way you do that is you just go to the spot in the document, you go to insert, and then you go down to bookmark, you insert a bookmark, and then you would come back up to this spot and you would highlight the text and go to your linking tool and click on bookmarks and connect to the right bookmark. Now, those are just things to help them navigate. And this is what the basic structure looks like, where you have a spot where they put their name, they put their question in, and then you as the teacher responds to it. And sometimes you can, again, insert humor, even if they don't totally get it, it lets you compliment them and engage them that way. And some other things is you can embed images in that kind of add to the discussion. I mean, you can do this quickly on the fly. It really doesn't take much. And that helps reinforce the points and answers the questions a little better than you can do just by speaking to them, by typing it in. And then there are sometimes you're not just answering specific questions, you're actually giving them overall direction. This one, as you see there, was telling them to stop working on the regular stuff and just do these voluntary things that we're doing. And this one shows you an example of, yeah, you want them to type their question in their question spot and you answer it in your response spot because that does give organization. But sometimes as you're going, they're answering questions, and instead of making them continue to look from one place to another, especially if it's pushing it onto a page below, you just jump right onto their box and you type your answer and you can put it in a different color font so they know that you're answering them. The other thing you see here is that you see that there's sometimes you can put links on to help them get to stuff you're talking about or to other resources. And this, you see an example of sometimes you give the students basically the ideas, this stuff is voluntary, and they come up with their own ideas of stuff they'd like to go. This girl is going to be researching letters and things from a grandfather that fought in World War II. So those are some of the things you'll see coming up, and all we got to do is just give them guidance. And again, here is embedding helpful links that take them to some of the documents you've already given them access to on Google Classroom. It just helps them get to it more quickly. And, oh, this is something that you can do. As you assign the work, you go and analyze it. You don't have to analyze every single student's document, but you pull out some representative examples of good work. You put it in there, both to compliment those that did it and to give guidance to those that the rest or everybody. So that does help. Feedback, basically. And sometimes you embed humorous things. I made a video of my dog with the tool Blabberize that lets you put a mouth on the picture and then you record the picture saying something. And so that's another funny thing that you do to engage them and keep them interested. And again, connecting to the humor that they know that you've done all year long. And again, these images create that multimodal pictures, images that help create and add to meaning and understanding. You see, I mean, I'm scrolling quickly through here, but it just shows you some of the things that do help them understand the answers you're giving them to the questions they ask. And to be honest with you, yeah, I could go on with this, but you're going to have also connection to an example, and you can always send any questions you have to me. So there you go.